Great person Benny Andrews is an African-American visual artist who used the expressionist style to depict themes of suffering and injustice. Andrews was greatly influenced by his upbringing in Georgia during the mid-20th century, which he translated into his work. Children at M.O.M.I.E learned about his story, his art, and his advocacy for social justice causes through the Great Person series. After learning about Benny Andrews for 2 weeks, today students will participate in a special lesson with DC art teacher Miss Marta to create their own artwork depicting their community.
Or a story, just to see a picture, you can understand what's happening. Okay? If I open, look at this. This is a pop-up. If I open this, what everybody's saying, can you tell me what the story is about?
Yeah.
What do you think the story is about? Can you tell me?
A forest with a lonely tiger in a forest.
A lonely tiger in a forest. It could be, and I don't have to read it, but my imagination says that this beautiful picture is a forest and maybe is a lonely tiger. The artist Andrew, what he did, he used to draw what he saw around him. So we're going to think about our own communities. That means where we live. So what is where we live? What do you see? If you open the door, let's see, everybody open the door of your house. We wake up, we open the door. Open the door. What do we see? What's the first thing you see when you open the door outside your house? What do you see outside your house when you open that door?
Picture.
What do you see?
People.
Bridges? A bridge?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. What else?
Houses and
Houses
and people.
Houses, people, and sidewalks. Wonderful. What else do you see when you come up? And trees too. So that's what we're going to draw. We're going to draw what is my community made of? I mean, what kind of houses? We're going to draw the people that walk around my community. Maybe it's going to be some dogs that walks around. Maybe it's going to be some birds that are like on top of the tree. So we're going to take these colors and we're going to start drawing my house, which is your house, everybody's house in here. And what do you have around your house? Trees, the sidewalk, the people, neighbors that are walking. So we're going to sit down, and you know what? If I think about a house, what color? What shape does a house is? Triangle. What about the base of the house? A square? A triangle?
Yes.
Does a triangle is like this?
Very full
I love
cold
it.
place.
How
That's
did
the
you go
cold
inside? What happened?
right
It
outside.
got too cold for him?
I have
What
one
happened to the dog? Why did you inside the
my
house?
house. He walked inside the house to eat cereal.
Oh, he went inside the house to eat cereal. What kind of cereal does your dog eat?
Rabbit. Black.
Where the dog?
And
Inside the house, that's why you can see it. You can just see the house. He's inside.
drinking water. That looks like a tornado.
No, but the dog, you cannot see the dog because the dog was outside and then he put it inside the house. So he covered it, and when he covered means that the house is right there in front, so he's inside the house because he wanted to go eat cereal and drink water.
So what was your objective with these students today in showing and translating the artwork of Benny Andrews onto this paper?
Well, because the kids mostly 3 to 4 years old, and I know Benny Andrews is very social in his work. But then when you start reading the story about Benny Andrews, he talk about he always say you have to draw what you see, or you should draw what you see. And I think it's important for kids to be aware of their surroundings, you know, and what do I see. So that's why, because Benny Andrews, like, he started drawing his brother, the sister, his parents, and like the landscape of Georgia. So that's why, you know, I start telling them, you know, you open that door to your house, what do you see? So they start really looking, because it's the thing about just passing by without really looking, and I think that's the important thing of art, to look at the colors, to look at the shape, to look at the people, to look up, and then, you know, the more mature you get, you look in different ways. So I think that was my first, you know, important point today. And then it's about be free with the colors, you know. Don't be afraid. I mean, I got them to like draw your community because it's something that they know and that they feel more comfortable about it. And then when I say, you know, don't leave anything white in the paper, I think it gives them, you know, the kind of the thinking of like, just keep drawing and feel free and feel comfortable with, you know, the color, the crayon that you have in you, because I think it's important, you know, to have that freedom with the color as an artist. And then I think it's about sharing too. That's why we put 2 kids with the same amount of crayons inside. You know, it's about sharing, which means so much, you know, in real life too. We have to share the colors, we're going to share the space. But then at the end, everybody got together because we have to fill up this paper. So we're sharing with 2, but then the community got bigger, and we have to do it together to really finish it and then look complete.